Anthony Rose. The Memphis Grizzlies were down by 26 points in the basketball game. I thought it was over. It wasn't over, Jalen.
It was not over. And unprecedented run. What, 22-0. Oof. And a couple of things. If you're Minnesota, you got to call timeout.
Got to. I was shocked by that.
I don't know sign language, but I know this.
It's just
somebody. Y'all got to do
somebody.
that.
It doesn't have to be the coach. It can be anybody.
And see, as a player, you can do that too. But the problem, yesterday, their best player was having his worst game. Karl Anthony Towns.
Yep.
So now all of a sudden that becomes a snowball. Now, if you're the Memphis Grizzlies, how do you get back in the game as you look at the numbers? They don't tell the story. You know why? That says nothing about toughness.
Heart.
That says nothing about effort.
Belief.
How Brandon Clark was just being physical.
Yep.
Physical. Right, wasn't they? And that's what limited the Big Cat. They were swarming, right? They were being physical. And they were clogging the paint. And also, like I told you after game one, when Ja Morant told people like you.
Who, me?
Don't switch.
I switched.
You switched after game one. You love Memphis all season.
I switched.
You love Memphis all season.
I'm sorry, Ja.
You know what I'm saying? You practicing your gritty and everything. But again, like Desmond Bane, fam.
Desmond Bane.
I got on the airplane one time to go do an interview for NBA Countdown this year. It was with him. And the reason why I did it is because it fascinated me that they were the number 2 seed in the Western Conference without Dylan Brooks. So I was like, I need to go deeper to the box score. And I'm like, who's that dude that's built like a fire hydrant? little strong, little Ivan Putski looking. You know what I'm saying? Right? And so I'm like, he making a high percentage of his threes. He's a lockdown defender. He was holding it down.
Yes, he was.
And that escape dribble, the pump fake, that's his move. And so now Brooks comes back. They build the depth out. How about Tyus Jones? Yeah, people are going to talk about him leading the league in assist-to-turnover ratio. But the quality minutes they could play as a 3-guard lineup was crucial.
And Clark.
That was crucial. And so I appreciated how they fought to get back in the game. It was effort. It was toughness. It was tenacity. It was them doing all of the things that don't necessarily show up in the box score.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, if you Memphis and you in the locker room last night, you saying, we punked them.
They did.
That's what you telling your team.
You could feel it in the building when you're watching it. It came through the TV. The crowd was nervous. The team was nervous. You can feel it start to collapse for the Timberwolves, and I don't know how you bounce back from that. But, Jalen, one thing, I know a lot about you. You love lobster.
Yes.
You love family. You love faith. You love your school.
Yes.
And you hate falling down.
Oh, yeah.
That's one thing I've learned about you. You hate to fall over.
Yeah.
And Ja Morant last night was hitting the ground again and again and again.
So let me talk to people about being an athlete. There's an art to falling. First off, you got to protect like your inflection point. So if you know you're gonna fall, like Devin Booker's injury was him trying to avoid running into Chris Paul, and he landed awkwardly. For Ja, longevity with his game ain't gonna be on that floor. And as people like Allen Iverson and Dwayne Wade started to figure out a way to maneuver their bodies. Because here's what they're doing that I never was willing to do. You ready for this?
Play defense?
That too. You got to attack with a reckless abandon and be willing to sacrifice your body also.
That's what Ja's doing.
You see what I'm saying?
That's what Ja's doing.
And that's how you find a way to doggone people. That's how you find a way to get in the crazy game-changing block on the backboard. Those plays happen as a residue of it. But as a player that's slightly built, the way he continues to attack, like look at Big Cat out at the 3. And now all of a sudden, Ja hitting the 3. And by the way, I didn't hear Patrick Beverley's name get mentioned.
Oh, no, he had some key misses. Correct.
And so that's what I love about basketball. And that's what I was telling you after game one. It seems like Anthony Edwards going to have 38 after every game. I know it do. I know it does. You know what I'm saying? But that's not how this works.
I switched. I can't believe I switched. I'm sorry, Memphis. I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry. Taylor Jenkins, white guy named Jenkins.
My coach of the year.
I apologize.
Got my vote.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.